Have you ever eaten what you genuinely thought was a healthy meal, only to feel exhausted, bloated, anxious, or suddenly craving sugar an hour later? If you're a woman over 40, this experience is incredibly common, and it's not a lack of willpower, discipline, or motivation. And no, it's not all in your head. What's really happening is that hormonal changes in midlife make your body far more sensitive to blood sugar swings and cortisol spikes. And some very common everyday foods can quietly disrupt your hormones without you realizing it, especially foods that once felt harmless in your 20s or 30s. Today, we're uncovering 6 everyday foods that disrupt hormones, cortisol, and blood sugar after 40. And more importantly, what to eat instead. So your body feels supported, stable, and energized instead of stressed. Before we talk about the foods, it's important to understand why your body reacts differently now. After 40, estrogen and progesterone no longer follow a smooth, predictable pattern. They fluctuate, spike, dip, and gradually decline. These hormones play a critical role in blood sugar regulation, stress response, fat storage, energy, and mood. At the same time, insulin sensitivity often decreases, cortisol becomes easier to spike and harder to bring down, and muscle mass naturally declines if nutrition doesn't support it. This means foods you once tolerated easily may now trigger energy crashes, anxiety-like symptoms, stubborn belly weight, poor sleep, or intense cravings. This isn't your body betraying you. It's your body asking for a different kind of support. Let's start with the first major disruptor: sugary breakfasts, even the ones marketed as healthy. Flavored yogurts, granola, breakfast bars, and fruit-heavy smoothies often look nutritious, but they create a rapid spike in blood sugar first thing in the morning. When that spike drops, your body releases cortisol to stabilize energy. What does that feel like? Shakiness or jitters mid-morning, sudden hunger, irritability, brain fog, and intense cravings for more sugar or caffeine. After 40, repeated blood sugar spikes increase insulin resistance and cortisol output, making hormone balance and fat loss much harder. The solution isn't skipping breakfast, it's building it differently. A supportive breakfast includes protein, fiber, and healthy fat. Think eggs with vegetables, Greek yogurt with seeds and berries, or a protein smoothie that includes fiber and fat instead of just fruit. This steadies blood sugar and keeps cortisol from spiking early in the day. The second disruptor is refined carbohydrates. White bread, pastries, crackers, and many packaged snacks break down quickly into sugar. They spike insulin, trigger cortisol when blood sugar drops, and increase inflammation over time. For women over 40, this pattern disrupts appetite signals, increases cravings, and encourages fat storage, especially around the midsection. Instead, focus on slow-digesting carbohydrates like oats, quinoa, sweet potatoes, and lentils. Pairing carbs with protein is essential. Protein slows digestion and helps prevent the blood sugar roller coaster that stresses your hormones. The third issue is low-fat or fat-free products. For years, women were told fat was the enemy. But healthy fats are essential for hormone production, blood sugar stability, and feeling satisfied after meals. Many low-fat foods replace fat with added sugar, artificial sweeteners, or fillers. Without fat, your body doesn't feel nourished and cortisol rises to compensate. Healthy fats like avocado, olive oil, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish help slow digestion and prevent crashes. Fat is not something to fear after 40. It's something your hormones need. The fourth disruptor is excess caffeine, especially on an empty stomach. Coffee itself isn't bad, but timing and quantity matter much more in midlife. Caffeine stimulates cortisol, and when consumed without food, it can amplify blood sugar spikes and worsen anxiety, sleep disruption, and energy crashes. Signs caffeine may be affecting you include a racing heart, jitters, afternoon exhaustion, or difficulty sleeping despite feeling tired. A simple adjustment can make a huge difference. Eat before your coffee, limit caffeine to earlier in the day, or switch to half-caff or green tea. Supporting your nervous system first helps caffeine work with your body instead of against it. The fifth disruptor is artificial sweeteners. Foods labeled sugar-free or diet often contain artificial sweeteners that confuse insulin signaling, increase cravings, and disrupt gut bacteria. Gut health is closely tied to hormone metabolism, especially estrogen. When gut balance is off, estrogen clearance suffers, leading to worsening symptoms in midlife. Instead of artificial sweeteners, use natural sweetness in moderation. Whole fruit, small amounts of honey or maple syrup, and spices like cinnamon can satisfy sweetness without disrupting hormones. The sixth and final disruptor is ultra-processed convenience foods. Frozen meals, packaged snacks, and fast food are often high in refined oils, sodium, and additives that increase inflammation and signal stress to the body. These foods elevate cortisol and destabilize blood sugar, especially when eaten regularly. Convenience doesn't have to mean processed. Simple meals made with lean protein, vegetables, fiber-rich carbohydrates, and healthy fats can still be quick and far more supportive to your hormones. Why does all of this matter so much after 40? Chronic cortisol elevation and blood sugar dysregulation contribute to belly weight gain, poor sleep, inflammation, mood swings, fatigue, and hormonal imbalance. When food becomes a stressor, your body stays in survival mode. The goal is not restriction. The goal is support. Simple daily strategies can make a powerful difference. Eat balanced meals with protein, fiber, and fat. Avoid long gaps between meals. Stay hydrated. Reduce ultra-processed foods. Prioritize sleep and stress management. Small changes, repeated daily, create stability. Food is information. Every meal sends a message to your body. After 40, the message you want to send is, you're safe, you're nourished, and you can relax. When you choose foods that stabilize blood sugar and cortisol, your body responds with better energy, improved mood, easier weight management, and more hormonal balance. At Leap 2. Better Health, we help women over 40 stop blaming themselves and start understanding their bodies, using science-backed, realistic strategies that actually work in midlife. If this video helped you, comment below and share which food surprised you the most. Like this video if it gave you clarity, share it with a woman who struggles with energy or cravings, and subscribe for compassionate, evidence-based wellness education designed for women over 40. Because your body isn't broken, it's evolving. And it deserves support that evolves with it.